Hey guys,
Hello there.
and welcome to another episode of Masse Art Studios. I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Leif.
Yes, and today's pours are going to be really dynamic, I think.
Oh, that's a
Yes, yes.
word. They almost didn't happen.
They almost did not happen. Yes, we had a lot of issues in the studio.
We did.
Yeah, we had. It was just bad juju in the studio.
It was.
You know, so that
Scrape,
day.
repeat, scrape, repeat, scrape, repeat.
Oh yeah, like literally that many times.
Right. It's just one of those days.
Yeah, just one of those days. But we ended up like having something really nice.
I absolutely agree.
Yes.
Let's show you what they are. What are you doing?
I'm going to be doing a straight pour.
Okay. And I'm going to do a Dutch pour that's inspired by two wonderful artists.
Yes. Who are they?
Crystal Coast Originals.
Oh, nice.
For the colour palette and the deliciousness that is whatever you'll see in a second. And also Pieces of Tara Artistry.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was my plan. Eventually. It wasn't what I set out to do, but it was what I ended up doing. So, yeah.
Yes. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It means the world to us. And I think that we should get to the table.
I think we should get to the table. Let's show you the result of a couple of days worth of hard work.
Yes. Hey guys, it's Jeremy here, and I am excited about today's pour.
I am very excited.
Yes, we got some really interesting colors picked out for you guys. And I have an 18 by 24 inch canvas. Nice and big canvas. I already flooded it.
Is it 18 by 24 or 18 by 22?
18 by 24.
Ah, so
I
it's a
measured
big
it.
canvas.
It is
Yeah.
a big canvas.
Love it.
The colors that we're using today, I'm just going to jump right in. We have a Slick Piggy on the menu.
Oh, we do?
Yes. This is called Grenache. It's this beautiful, like, kind of orangey, coppery, yeah. Ready. It's so pretty. And with that, to make our Slick Piggy recipe, we mixed the Saks True Flow acrylic gel medium.
Right.
We mix that in first with the piggy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then after we get that mixed in, we add some Floetrol in there.
That's right, that's all we do.
Yep.
So there's other recipes out there as well that will call for other things like alcohols and maybe even mix, or you can just mix these with other kind of pouring mediums.
Yeah.
Slick Piggy for us is the acrylic gel medium by Saks and then Floetrol.
Yes.
And this seems to work for us.
It does seem to work for us. It keeps that shine to it.
Which is one of the things that people worry about when using Floetrol.
Yes.
Yeah.
So also we have this where we mix this phthalo blue with Payne's gray and came up with this like really dark, awesome blue. It's like almost an indigo-ish kind of color.
It's very similar to the Amsterdam Experience series Indigo, which I know you love.
I do. I love that one. It's one of my favorites. And then also we took this Naphthol red and this phthalo blue, and we came up with this incredible like
Black cherry
kind of color. It is so awesome. I love this. Lee did a really good job with that.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Now this is the deep or medium violet.
Medium violet.
By Goldens.
We have the Arteza Pearl Sky Blue, which is just beautiful. And we have Deco Arts, of course, 24 karat gold. And we have the Liquitex Basics Iridescent White.
Excellent, sir.
Thank you.
Gosh, that's a great memory you have today.
Right.
Whatever you do with it, do it again. I love it.
Okay. All right, let me get to layering my cup, you guys.
And what are you doing on this 24 by 18 inch canvas, sir?
I am doing a straight pour.
Oh,
Yes. So it'll be really interesting with these colors.
it will be. You don't normally do straight pours, so I'm interested to see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm going to show everyone at home that wonderful palette of like purples and blues. All right, go for it.
All right. I think I'm going to start with the Slick Piggy.
Okay.
I want that to be my center.
Some of the Grenache.
Yes. Okay. Whoops. It's slippery.
It's slick.
It's slick. It's a Slick Piggy. All right. I'm going to go in with the blue next. All right. A little bit of the iridescent white.
I'm surprised you didn't put the electric blue next to that bad boy.
I was going to, but I'm gonna put a little gold, a touch of gold.
Just a touch of gold.
Literally, like, because every time that I put gold in, it like...
Literally.
And then now I'm gonna go in with this one.
Medium violet.
Medium violet.
That was a leftover colour on the shelf.
Okay. Which we love using. Now I'm gonna go in with the sky blue next to that purple. I think it'll be really pretty.
Purple and blue.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Delish.
All right, guys, so I got my beautifully layered cup here. We're gonna see how this comes out in the straight pour on this canvas right now.
Let's do it, sir.
Let's do it.
Straight pour me up.
Yes.
That was a fabulous dismount.
Thank you. I'm already liking what's happening.
Okay, okay.
It's so funny, just that little bit of gold that I put in there, that tiny bit.
It's always the case. She's a bossy little bugger, that one.
I know. All right. So guys, it is tilting time.
Let's tilt this bad boy out.
Let's do this. Okay, guys, this is me done. I love the entire movement of this piece, how it just goes like, it just kind of like swerves and swishes around. I'm loving all of this, all these fingerlings through here.
Careful what you do with your fingerling.
I know.
Putting your fingerling in the fingerlings.
And I've been known to do that.
I love it. I know you were a little put off at first by that lovely violet colour by Goldens, but I actually really like it. And I think it's a very different colour palette than what we normally use.
Yes, it is. And
people out there love purple.
The people out there love purple. So I think I'm going to clean up my edges, take you guys in for a close-up.
Let's do it.
And let's do this.
Let's do that. Oh well, hello there, ladles and jelly spoons. It's Lee in the studio. It is my turn to have a go. Now, I am going to be honest. When Jeremy painted his painting, we were not having a good day.
Nope.
We did multiple scrapes, whatever it was. I think it was maybe a combination of the colour palette and just the overall energy in the studio.
Yeah, it was bad juju yesterday.
It was bad juju, and I painted, scraped it, and it was just not a good day. So I walked away from the table, decided to regroup, think about really what I wanted to do, and came back to it today. What I'm going to do today is try and have a hand at doing this beaut on a canvas. This is probably my very best Dutch pour, and it just so happens to be on a gosh darn toilet seat. which perplexes me at every point. Now I'm still going to spray varnish this, and we're still going to hang this in the bathroom wall alongside Jeremy's that he did. But the colour scheme for this Dutch pour came from Crystal Coast Originals.
Yes.
Super talented, wonderful Dutch pour fluid artist, and her palette for this pour is just stunning. Now I did mix things up just ever so slightly. Let me tell you what I've got. So my base coat, which is this wonderfulness in here, this like caramel milk chocolatey stuff, is actually burnt umber mixed 1-to-1 with titanium white.
Got it.
So it's 1 part umber, 1 part titanium white, and that makes 1 part. And then I mixed that with 1 part water and 2 parts Floetrol. So for example, for my base coat, if there's 5 parts of paint, 2.5 of this, 2.5 of this, then there's 5 ounces of water and 10 ounces of Floetrol. So it's 2.5 ounces of this, 2.5 ounces of that make 5.
Yep.
Then 5 ounces of water and 10 ounces of Floetrol. And that is actually the ratio I used for this base coat. Now this is a Dutch pour base coat, so anyone out there that is used to ring pours and straight pours and all the other pours that we do, this is extremely watery. But you know what? That is the nature of a Dutch pour.
Yes.
Right? So that's my base coat colour. It is also one of the colours that I've got to throw on the top of this. Then I've also got Burnt Sienna by Liquitex. I've also got Unbleached Titanium by Liquitex Basics. Then I've also got 24 Karat Gold by Deco Art. And I've got this wonderful, which Jeremy did use, it's the chestnut that Linny Keeble sent us all the way from England. It's a Pabeo, it says Deco Creme on it. But it's really beautiful, this pearl chestnut, and I don't know if you can get this in the States.
I love it.
But it's a really, really wonderful colour.
Thank you, Linny.
Thank you, Linny. Now I've also got white in here, and for an added bit of something, I've actually got Payne's Grey. Now I'm not sure whether I'm going to use it or not yet. But I've got it, and I've mixed it up just in case. I might not want that dark pop. I didn't have it on my toilet seat. The toilet seat is just this caramel gold loveliness. But I kind of felt like I might want that Payne's Grey in there, but we are gonna see. So, as I said, everything is mixed. 1 part paint, 1 part water, 2 parts Floetrol, or it is our 50%, 25%, 25%. That's the same way of saying it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. So first things first, I'm going to pour my base coat colour on the canvas and then I'm going to blow it out using Pinky. And then we're going to just layer the colours on top and then blow those out as well. Now, as I say, this is super, super, super watery. It really freaks me out because it just looks like water. But, you know, this is what it needs to be for a Dutch pour. So let's get this paint on here first and then let's blow this bad boy out. All right, so let's get these colours on the canvas. So this is my base coat colour that was mixed with white. This is the burnt umber.
Yes.
So in true Dutch pour fashion, what I'm going to do is start pouring off the side of the canvas so I don't get a big blob of paint. And just pour like that. Now there's not a lot there, but I've got a lot of colours, so I'm not mad about it. All right, so now let's start layering. Now this is a colour that Crystal Coast didn't use. This is my burnt sienna. It's a little bit more of a redder tone, but I really was here for it. Now I'm going to add a little bit of white. Now this is lovely Linny Keeble's chestnut. This is my base coat colour, so I'm just going to put a little bit of the base coat on top. Now this is gold, this is 24 karat, and everyone knows that this takes over, so I'm actually going to just drizzle this off the stick. It's just a tiny, tiny amount of gold I want in there. All right, I'm going to go back in with some of these colours because I don't think I've got quite enough paint on the canvas this time. I think I was overly cautious. I don't want to layer too much on here now. That was the burnt sienna and the burnt umber. Now this is bleached, unbleached titanium. And this is Payne's Grey. I'm gonna just drizzle it off the stick. Just a little bit of Payne's Grey there. All right, I think I've got enough paint on here. I hope I've got enough paint on here. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of gold. What do you think, Show Pony?
Yeah.
Do you think we've got enough paint?
I think so.
I think so too. All right, so everyone asks where we got this from. It was actually a gift off the wonderful Mina Villegas. And it's called the Easy, I think, hairdryer. It's spelt like Y-I-H-I-I or Y-I-O-H, Yohi, H-I-I. It was a gift and I can't find the name of it because it's got paint all over it. But you can find this one on Amazon. I will try and find a link and send it to you.
I put in pink hairdryer.
Right.
And that did come up.
There you go. So if you put in pink hairdryer, you will find it. And I'll see if I can find it and relink it for you. All right, so I'm gonna blow this one out. If I need to, I can come back in with some of the colors and play around with it. But we're gonna see what happens as I use Pinky to blow this composition over my canvas.
Do it.
Living on the highway, taking every turn. I've been on the road since I was 5. Sitting by my father for 1,000,000 miles, picking up old stories on the ride. I've been counting shine.
All right, not enough color. Like not enough of the dark colors on here at all. All right, let's keep layering.
And then you come to me. If we every single coffee, every single break, every single moment I'm awake. Wanna play it open, wanna play it right. Don't want another storm to ride. I've been counting headlights to the beat of the radio. I feel like I wanna go to sleep, and then you come to me.
So there you have it, folks. Alright, so is it as successful as maybe the first one? I don't know, hopefully. We're going to see how this one dries. The thing about Dutch pours is they do move, they do change a little bit, and some of the colours actually might start popping up as this one does sit and settle. But I really like how it's come out right now. I'm really glad that I did add that little bit of Payne's Grey, just that tiniest bit kind of is shining through. And I can see all the colours here, so I'm not mad about this Dutch pour. Dutch pours are one of those techniques that look so blooming simple, but they are such a culmination of things coming together for it to be a really great piece.
Yeah.
That paint consistency, the colours, how you layer them, the blowout, all those things are what make a good Dutch pour, and I still don't think I've mastered it. However, if you do want to master Dutch pours, why don't you come to the Fluid Art experience, because you'll be able to spend some time with Pieces of Tara Artistry, who's going to be doing Dutch pours over pearl pours, and she has it down pat. I am going to go and sit with her at some point and talk to her about Dutch pours. But I want to thank Crystal Coast Originals for the inspiration of the colour palette.
Absolutely.
Thank you, my love. I hope you and family are doing well. And I want to thank Pieces of Tara Artistry for being in my mind, and that was the reason why I did this blowout. So yeah, I'm going to take you guys in for a close-up. Hopefully you like this one too. Thanks, guys.
Let the engine run, 'cause in the morning, in the night, maybe we can hold each other tight. We can keep the fire burning for a while, babe. Keep it wild. Too many times I've been drifting away. Keep it like a shadow in the sun, having fun. Keep the fire burning.
So there you have it.
So there you have it. All right, Show Pony, tell me about your straight pour.
You know what? At first, like, because I had scraped it twice before, on that third try, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know if I was feeling it or not. And as I stood back and I really looked at it, I fell in love with it. The purples and all the fingerlings and like, it was just different. It was something different that I don't really do that often.
Right.
So,
If I may,
Yes.
the colour palette that we picked to start off with just went muddy
muddy.
twice. And it was a mixture of the colours and the mixture of how we were layering them in the cup. So we played around with them, we threw that violet in, and then it was stunning. And I know when you first poured it, you were like, there's too much violet.
I did. I thought that.
But as it's sitting and as you've been looking at it, I loved it from the minute I saw it.
Oh, and it's drying beautifully.
And there are so many of you guys out there that love purple, so you're going to really love this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really loved it. I was going into this with like double wandering ring pours in mind, and I poured it and used exactly the same colours as Jeremy did, and it was just not good. Not even good enough to show you as a fail. It was that bad.
Oh, it was terrible.
Thank you. It really was. So I walked away from the studio. I came back another day with a different colour palette in mind and I've been wanting to do this for a little while. So tackled that Dutch pour, and at first I thought, oh my God, this isn't gonna work. But then layered the colours again, just like you can do in a Dutch pour, and got what I really, really loved.
I thought it was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great color choices by Crystal Coast Originals. If you're not already following her, please go and check her out because it's stunning color palettes that she uses. And then I threw in that Payne's Grey, which I really glad I did.
I'm glad you did too.
Because it's definitely peeking through.
Yeah.
So yeah, stunning. And Pieces of Tara Artistry is my inspiration for anything Dutch pour currently because of the fluid art experience.
Yes.
If you want to learn how to do Dutch pours over pearl pours, or even just Dutch pour 101, then please check out Pieces of Tara Artistry and all of her classes because they are filling up.
They are filling up.
And two artists, I'm sorry, who will remain nameless even, are already at 90% capacity in one of their classes. So if you haven't already, please go book because you might be disappointed.
Yes.
That's it from me, sir.
All right, enough waffle.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here, guys. Like we said, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe.
Right.
And we will see you next episode.
Can I tell him something else? Sorry, I forgot. Next Tuesday and Wednesday, we've got a Mina Villegas collab.
That's right.
Which we haven't done since our planetary series many moons ago. See what I did
That's
there?
right.
Many moons ago. And so we're going to actually replicate 3 pours that we've done. We'll tell you more about it next week, but next Tuesday we'll premiere, next Wednesday Mina's going to premiere, and we'll show you a wonderful collab.
Yes.
All right, that's it. You know you can send them out.
All right. Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye. And now to spank the Patreons.
Yes, let's spank the Patreon.
Let's do it. Who are the Patreons? Well, the Masse Posse, we like to call them, are a group of people that have signed up to patreon.com. And on our patronage, you have the opportunity to get levels and perks for different things.
Yes.
So at one level, you might get a sneak peek, behind the scenes video or some footage. At another level, you'll be invited to monthly off the YouTube channel live streams. And at a separate level, you might also get once a month tutorials.
Yes.
So it's a really fun opportunity for people just to have a completely different view of Masse Art Studios. So we have some people to thank.
Yes.
At our gold level, we have Elizabeth Galano, Gillian Kennedy, we have Gloria Salaki and Jane Klein, we have Janice Swansea and Kelly Stowell, we have Kirsten Blackley, we have Linda Seriani, we have Mary Doulis or Mama Doulis,
Mama Doulis.
Patsy Petrelli and Rebecca Hawes Winters, we have Sharon Luffy and Stephanie Hancock, we've got Tammy Housebrook, we've got Terry Leschner, and we've got Trisha West.
Yes. Then in our platinum level, we have Elaine Burton, Janice Pittman,
And Steve.
We have Susan Chigori and Susan Shepperson.
Susan Shepperson.
Yes.
Thank you so very much to those guys and everyone else that's here down below, our bronze and silver Patreons too. We really appreciate you. We really appreciate you wanting to be here with us and support us through this wonderful journey of art. Honestly, we really can't thank you enough, so thank you so very much.